Okay, great. And we're going to start now. So grab your cushion or blanket or yoga mat and sit on it. I'm just going to lower the camera this way because it rises up a bit. Okay, and let's start. So you have yoga mat, blanket or block, and start sitting. And just make yourself comfortable. Okay. Inhale and lengthen. Take your shoulders back. Relax your shoulder blades. Flatten your upper back. Hands somewhere on your thighs. Close your eyes. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths. Just few relaxing breaths. Inhale deep and expand. And as you exhale, draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. And so on. Inhale and expand. Exhale and draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. Few deep breaths. Expanding on the inhalation and contracting your tummy muscles on the exhalation. Deep, comfortable breath. Expanding on the inhalation and contracting your tummy muscles on the exhalation. Slow down your breath. And take another couple of deep, relaxing breaths. Try to use whole capacity of the lungs. And then open your eyes. Relax your arms and your legs and come on your all fours. We do cat and the cow stretch. Move the block to the side. So we usually start our routine with the cat and the cow stretch. Let's do that few rounds. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, round, tummy muscles engaged. And again, inhale, abdomen down, look upwards. And again, exhale and round. Nice and easy. So we just want to bring a little bit more release to the back, to the shoulders, to the hips. Breathing deeply and enjoying the stretch. Let's just enjoy that stretch. Very good. And then take a moment and bring your back parallel to the floor. Just in neutral position. Step back with your knees, knees away from the hips, and come up to down facing dog. Inhale, lift your sitting bones high. Push the thigh bones back and start to squat walk. Bend your right knee, then the left. And let's do that a few times. Just to stretch the back of the legs a little bit more. Press all finger pads into the floor. Four corners of the hands. And enjoy your stretch. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, bend your knees forward, and what we did in the cow stretch, do that sort of cow stretch, lift your chest and your tailbone. And then engage your tummy muscles and extend into the full down facing dog perhaps. But don't worry, you can have your knees bent. And again, on your tiptoes, bend your knees forward, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, tummy muscles in, extend and lengthen through the whole back of the body. And again, once more, bend your knees forward, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, engage your core muscles and extend. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees and walk. Doors to your hands into your forward bend. And the next space between your feet, hips width apart, or take your feet a little wider, and then squeeze the legs. Legs very strong. Then take your hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin and come up with the strong legs. Squeeze the legs, squeeze, 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 and come up. And then exhale, relax your arms. And relax your shoulders to soften, loosen up. We go to forward bend. Let's take feet a little wider now, wider than the hips. And when we go to forward bend, we're going to straighten the shoulders as well. Interlace your fingers behind, bend your knees forward, and then take your knees as wide as your feet. So just take them wide and then fold forward into your forward bend. Relax your neck, lift your arms, and we do 5 breaths. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. Lift your arms a little higher. And again, inhale, stretch forward, extend. And as you exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. Lift your arms and so on. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bow a little deeper. Lifting your arms, relax your neck. Let's do twice more. Again, inhale. Exhale and bow. Once more. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, bow a little deeper. Arms over the head. And then lower your arms. Bend your knees forward. Lift your shoulders. Engage your tummy muscles and come up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs. Engage your tummy. And then exhale and relax your arms. And again, roll your shoulders. Just soften, loosen up. And relax your legs. Well done. And then come to the front of your mat. We do one salutation to the sun. And what I thought for tonight, we're going to focus on the hips, hamstrings, on the lower back, just bringing more flexibility to those parts of the body. Okay, so come to the front, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, very gentle back bend. And as you exhale, forward bend, squeeze the legs, bend your knees, and go to your forward bend. Inhale on your finger pads and stretch. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. Now move your hands by the side of your heels and step up with your right foot back. High leg lunge or knee down. Just choose your option. And I want you to squeeze the legs, lengthen the tailbone and lengthen through your spine. Take a deep breath. And I want you to check as well, how's your hands? Hands very light on the floor. So you want to engage your tummy muscles, squeeze the hips, and lightly, lightly touch the floor. Inhale. And as you exhale, plank or half plank. Plank with straight legs. Half plank with the knees on the floor. Engage your arms, engage your shoulders. Tailbone moving towards your heels. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows, all in forward. Bend your elbows, lie down, point your toes back, and very slow, halfway up. Just half of your strength. Soften your buttocks. Shoulders down. Do your double chin, look straight. Inhale. As you exhale, drag your hands back. Extend and lengthen, extend and lengthen. Shoulders lifted, toes under. Down facing dog. Inhale, come up. Have a good stretch. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands. One possibility, right leg up, and then step forward between your hands, or help with your hand. Squeeze the legs, and again, let's check the strength of the legs. Squeeze, engage your tummy muscles, deep breath, hands light on the floor, and then step forward, forward bend. Squeeze your legs. Press down with your feet, come up. It's okay to have your knees bent, easy for the lower back. Exhale, hands to your heart. We do left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Strong legs. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale, lift your chest and stretch. Exhale, squeeze your legs and bow. Hands by the side of your heels. Left foot back. High leg lunge. And again, let's just check those legs. Super strong. The hands very light on the floor again. And then bring your back knee down to the floor. Padding for sensitive knee. So we're going to try to hold that foot behind. Bend your leg. This is where you feel, okay, my knee is not happy. Blanket under your knee joint. Please do grab the blanket if you need. Okay. Bend that leg. Left hand beneath your left shoulder. And we're going to try to hold that foot behind. Lift your chest and lean back a little. It's a little twist here. A deep breath. Squeeze the hips, and we're trying to push that front hip forward to have a great stretch. You probably have stretch here in the front of your left thigh. Great stretch there. Don't work strong, just enjoy the stretch. And then come back, step back to down facing dog, and we change legs. Down facing dog, deep breath. If you want to sport walk, feel free. Sport walk. And then come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up, and step forward, big step forward. Help with your hand if you need. Sorry. Well, just have a little drink. Don't be alarmed. We change legs. We have left leg in front, yeah, and your right knee down. Yeah. Again, check that your knee is happy. If not, blanket under your knee. Right hand beneath your right shoulder, and your left hand either on the hip or bend that right leg and hold your foot. Okay, we're going into the gentle twist here. Shoulders back, lift your chin a little. And don't worry to go far. If you feel okay, this is not for me, just place that right foot down and just lean to the side. Inhale. Exhale, look down, touch the floor, and step back to down facing dog. Again, have a good stretch. If you need to sport walk to loosen up a little more around your hips, feel free. Do that little sport walking. And then come up high on your tiptoes, look between your hands, plank or half plank. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders, deep breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, knees, elbows, or lean forward, bend your elbows, point your toes back, and come up slow to raise cobra. Lengthening the tailbone, shoulders lower, do the double chin, lift your chin a little. Inhale. Exhale, drag your hands back, extend and lengthen forward, shoulders lifted, toes under, down facing dog. Deep breathing. And then come up high on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up, and step forward, left foot forward. Now again, right knee down on the floor. So if you couldn't hold your back foot, that's all right. You have options here. Again, either holding the hip, lengthen the tailbone, lean to the side, or again, holding that foot. And if this is appropriate, we try to go even deeper to the thigh and the hip stretch. Maybe you can bring your elbow on the floor and hold your front foot with your hand. So you go lower, and then you lean to the side. It is a twist. Twist, and a super stretch here, hip, and the thigh stretch. Don't worry, you don't have to do everything. Maybe just place your right foot down, hold your hip, go lower if that's okay. Listen to your back. It's quite a good stretch here. Sometimes it's too much for the lower back. Come up on your hands if you need it, anytime. Inhale. Exhale, look down, release. We're going to step back, spot walk, and then change side. Step back and spot walk. Move the hips from side to side. And just loosen up. And then we change direction. Inhale. On your tiptoes, look between your hands. Right leg up and step forward. Right foot back where you started. Now left knee on the floor, and again padding for your left knee if you need. Here, option 1, holding the hip. Option 2, holding that back foot. Option 3, elbow on the floor and you're holding both feet. Okay. Right hand holding your left hand holding your right foot. And extend away from the hips. Another deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, release. Step back. Down facing dog and sport walk. Again, sport walk a few times. Loosen up the hips. And then come up high on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Bend your knees and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Let's take 5 deep breaths, no rush. Squeeze your legs. Maybe hold your elbows. Relax your neck. Just nod your head. Neck is relaxed. And breathe deeply. On the inhalation, we're going to start to move a little bit away from the hips. Use your arms. Exhale, squeeze your legs and bow. And again, as you inhale, try to move away from the hips. Use your arms. Exhale, bow a little deeper. And so on. Enjoy the stretch. Easy breathing. And when you decide to come up, I want you to soften your knees a little, just bend your knees just a little, and then take your hands to the hips. Encourage your hips to draw in towards the middle of the pelvis, lifting your elbows, shoulders, chin, and come up. Squeeze the legs, squeeze, 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 and then stretch up, salute to the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. And then relax your arms by the side, and we're going to check your posture. So this is, we call this Tadasana, when you're standing just straight. Relax your arms by the side like so, palms facing forward, relax your shoulders, relax your neck, and look at the side. So what you want to see, ideally, for good alignment for your hips and the lower back, you want to see your hips above your ankles. If your hips in front, so what you do, you squeeze the legs and move the groins back and back and back and back. And if in this moment you feel your balance changed a lot, you're like moving out of the balance, lift your toes up, ground your feet, squeeze your shins, groins back, and again check hips there above your ankles. Lifting toes is fine, just get used to stand straight again. Tailbone just a little between the sitting bones, so you can feel that your tummy muscles start to engage. Shoulders back, and your head back. So ideally, if you stand by the side of the mirror, you would want to see hips above your ankles, shoulders above the hips, and the crown of the head above the shoulders. Okay, and just relax your shoulder blades flat on your upper back. Just stay there for a moment. Squeeze the legs towards the midline. Just check your tummy muscles, strong, supporting the lower back. Take another deep breath. Well done. And then just shake it off. Shake it off. Okay, so this is the easy posture to remember. When you put the kettle on, couple of minutes to wait until your kettle boils, and you practice that Tadasana, feeling in good alignment, feeling strong with your feet your foundation, and the crown of the head is the tip of the mountain. Okay, so we will remember that when we practice again salutation to the sun, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so now come to the front of your mat again, and we do warrior two pose. Great posture for the hips. So I'm going to step back with the right foot back. I change my side. Right foot back. Okay, and you check that your front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. Bend your front knee, and you check your front knee above your front ankle. Good position for your knee. We're going to move the hips back, and you can exaggerate that. Move the hips back, and you want to see your hip in line with your knee and your back ankle. Now squeeze the legs. Okay, and maybe sit lower, but don't worry. If your lower back is not happy, you can just stay high. Don't worry to sit lower. If you need more space, take your back foot back, and again engage your legs. Squeeze your legs. Okay, and then stretch your arms and look over your left. Okay, take a moment. I'm just going to check my screen. Okay, that's good. I'm going to check. Okay, take a moment, breathe deeply. Okay, you fine, guys? I'm just going to move my camera a little bit closer because we're going to sit in a minute. Okay, well done. When you finish, when you feel this is just enough, come up standing again. Okay. And come up standing. And then relax your arms. Okay. Come up standing, relax your arms, and we just change direction. So let's take your right foot to the right. Okay. And the left foot parallel to the back of your mat. Bend your front knee and check your front knee above your front ankle. Hips moving back, and you want to see your back hip in line with your knee and your back ankle. Squeeze the legs, engage your core muscles. Stretch your arms and maybe sit lower. Listen to your lower back. You don't have to do everything. Remember that. Deep breathing. Deep breathing. Feel strong and steady. Strong legs. Strong core muscles. Open shoulders. Take another deep breath. And then we go to down facing dog. So big circle with that left arm. Touch the floor with your hands. Step back. Down facing dog. Have a good stretch in down facing dog. And then come up high on your tiptoes. Bring your knees down to the floor and sit into the child pose. So child pose, if you're not sure, take your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Big toes touching, and you're going to sit back as far as you can. Relax your forehead on the floor and relax your arms. If you feel forehead is not touching the floor, make fists with your hands. Rest your forehead on your fists and relax them. Okay, or you with your head on the floor. Relax into this lovely stretch, gentle stretch, passive stretch. And then inhale, lift your head, slide your hands to your knees, and please be seated. For the next posture, we need folded blanket, so on which you can sit, and we need extra block, or not. If you don't have block, don't worry. Maybe just take extra blanket or the cushion. So I'm going to show you how to use this cushion. Okay. You might sit on one cushion and take another cushion in front, or you sit on folded blanket and perhaps have a block. Okay. We work a little bit more with the hips. So the first posture, we're just going to bring feet together like that. So the block is on the side, or extra cushion, or extra blanket on the side. Okay. And if you have bricks, I show you bricks as well. I have bricks at home, so you might have as well. So this is called yoga bricks. So you might have that as well. First one, we're just going to bring feet together. Okay. And looking at your feet, you have four corners of the feet, and they're pressing against each other. So which four corners? Big toe joint part, the inside of the heel, little toe joint part, and outside of the heels. So these four corners, squeeze them against each other. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, engage your core muscles and start to fold forward. Okay, and it doesn't matter how far you fold. Take your elbows wide, press your elbows into your legs, legs into your elbows, create good resistance, and continue. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, tummy in and folding forward. It doesn't matter how far you go. If you look at your feet, spread your toes active, and your legs, pushing up to your elbows, elbows into your legs. Create good resistance until you feel that your inner thighs got engaged, so the inner thighs working hard here. So strengthening the muscles, shaping the muscles. On the next inhale, come up. Inhale, come up. Stretch your legs in front, give them a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Shake, shake, shake. Okay. And we go into the deeper stretch now. So either holding the brick between your feet like that, or holding the block. Okay. Block is more gentler because block is not as wide as the brick. Okay, notice that. Notice the difference. Okay. Or the cushion, or roll the blanket and place something here between your feet to create a little bit more space. Okay. And this is what happens. This is we create more space for the lower back. Okay. Squeeze or crush that block or the blanket. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tummy engaged. And all the same, start to fold forward. If you feel this is too much, you can just lean back, hold the floor by the side, and do all the same. You just crush that block, really crush it, that block, squeeze it with my feet, my tummy muscles working. Okay. There's lots of energy on the legs, lots and lots. Okay. Or maybe you're here, maybe you're holding your shins, and maybe you're folding forward. If you have that space, elbows wide. Enjoy the stretch. I know this is a little bit more advanced variation. Remember that you don't have to do everything. You don't have to use that block. You can just bring your feet together. Okay. Breathe. Crush that block. So you're creating more space for the lower back, more space for the hips. Bringing more flexibility. On your next inhale, come up. Okay, move that block or the blanket to the side and relax your legs. Just shake your legs, relax. And we do another round without block. Again, just your feet together. And again, hold your shins. We're just going to check. Maybe there's a little bit more space we created. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tummy in. Holding forward. Maybe this is a little bit easier now. Elbows wide. Press your arms into your legs. Legs into your arms. And again, I want you to look at your feet and just check that your feet pressing against each other. Your toes active. Just stretch your toes. Okay, and carry on lengthening forward. Maybe even hold the floor with your hands, like a Spider-Man hands, and you walk forward. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Go as low as you can. Squeeze your feet, push the hips back and up. Maybe even lift the hips over the floor or over the blanket. Okay, maybe you can lift with ease for your knees. Don't worry. You don't have to do everything. Deep breath. And then move your hands back. Okay. And relax your legs. Just stretch your legs, relax. Okay. So we worked a lot on the hips. And again, let's sit into the child pose. You move the blocks inside. And let's sit into the child pose. Okay. Knees wide, feet touching, big toes touching. And sit back on your heels as far as you can. Stretch your arms, forehead is on the floor, or your hands beneath your forehead, or the fists if you need. Okay. And take a moment. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths. Relax and soften. And feel that space you creating. We try to create more space. The lower back, the hips, the pelvis. Breathe into the lower back and feel the energy flow there. Another deep breath. And then slowly come up to the sitting. Slide your hands to your knees. Sit on the floor with your legs in front. Now let's do this $1 million stretch. And please do listen to your knees in this stretch. Quick demonstration. Watch me. You're going to do this. You're going to flex the foot. You're going to place the shin on top of the thigh. And then you're going to check with this knee, with that bent knee. Is that okay? But if it's okay, then you can do maybe this movement. You're going to slowly walk in as far as you can towards to that front heel. And don't worry to go all the way. And then we're going to move back before releasing the pose. Move back, make more space, and release that leg. Okay, let's do that. Right leg up. Flex your foot, and again, stretch your toes. Toes active. Place your shin on top of your thigh. Help with your hand if you need it. Okay, and then take a moment. Lengthen through the sides. And maybe, if that knee is happy, maybe move those hips a little closer to your front heel. Hands with you. Take them with you, and again, take a moment, no rush. Have a good stretch. Press your hips down. Breathe deeply. Maybe, again, you can move the hips a little closer. Don't rush. Don't rush. Listen to your body, especially to that bent knee. Toes active. Toes active. Draw your toes towards to your shin. Create that loop of the energy here. And maybe again a little closer. Okay. Take your hands with you. Take a moment. Okay. You have a good stretch. Avoid the pain, please. Listen to your joints. Another deep breath. And then we're going to move back. Okay, lean back. Move the hips back. Back and back and back. And then stretch this leg and relax. That just gives your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. And we change direction. Okay. Bend your knees. Now left leg. Inhale. Flex your foot, spread your toes. That shin goes on top of your thigh. And take a moment. How's your knee doing? Give yourself time. And then slow, if it's appropriate, moving the hips closer. Okay, hands with you. And maybe this is enough. You can stop, listen to the knee joint. Maybe even closer. Okay, take a moment to breathe here, no rush. Toes active, just look at your toes again. Very good, maybe even closer. Don't worry, you don't have to do everything. Okay. Deep breathing. Lengthening through the sides, shoulders back. Listening to the joints. We don't want to work over pain. And then we're going to go back. Okay, moving your hands back. Moving your hips back. Create more space before you release. And let's just stretch it. Left leg up. And then relax. Now relax your both legs. And give them a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, that was great stretch. Let's go into the stretch, pigeon stretch. So come on your all fours. Okay. All fours. And we're going to slide the right knee to your right hand. So right knee slide into your right hand, and then the right foot in front of your left knee. Okay. And check how the knee doing. Is that appropriate for your knee? Your front knee should be happy. And if you can move your foot forward a little more, then I want you to flex your foot and keep your toes active. Okay. Now we're going to stop here and we do the calf stretch. So what we did in the calf stretch, lifting the chest and the tailbone. And then lengthening the tailbone between the sitting bones, tummy muscles engaged. And we're going to check space for the back knee to move back. Go back if you have that space. Okay. And then squeeze the hips. Bring your elbows on the floor and take a moment. How you feel here? Maybe this is just enough. You stay, breathe in this option. Or if you go to more advanced variation, again, lifting your chest and your tailbone. Now lengthening the tailbone, lifting your tummy muscles. You want to keep the pelvis back. And again, checking space for the back knee to move back. Maybe stretch your arms, forehead is on the floor, or on your hands, or on your fists again. Just choose what is more comfortable. And breathe. If it's not comfortable, come back again on your elbows, or stay on your hands. Hands great. So whatever is suitable for you. Your front knee is happy, just check with your front knee. You can come out anytime. Don't worry to stay as long as I do, for example. When you need to come out, come out. Listen to your body. Another deep breath. And then let's come out. Slide your hands beneath your face. We're going to push back to down facing dog. Okay, down facing dog, and let's spot walk. A few times spot walk. Move the hips from side to side. And then stretch and check how you feel. Okay, you might feel that one leg longer than another leg. I definitely feel that my right leg is so much longer than my left. And let's come back on all fours. All fours. Okay, left knee. Slide into your left hand. Foot just in front of your other knee. Okay. And let's again think about that knee. How's the knee? Is it happy? Is that okay for your knee to be here? Or maybe move your foot forward, then you flex your foot, keep your toes active. Okay. We're doing the calf stretch. And then on your pelvis, the cat stretch, tummy muscles lifted. Let's take back knee back with ease and go on your elbows. Okay. Take a moment and again check your hips. Squeeze the hips. Check again with that left knee. Are you alright with your left knee? Toes active. Keep your toes active. Deep breath. Again, the calf straight. And the calf straight on your pelvis. And checking again space for the back knee to move back. And maybe stretch your arms. Forehead is on the floor. Or on your hands. Or again, come up on your elbows. Or on your hands. So it doesn't matter what variation you practice. Enjoy the stretch. I know it's not the easy stretch. There's lots going on. Lots of stretches around your hips, where we have big, strong muscles. And also we carry or we collect lots of emotions. And whatever emotions come up now, just stay with it. Just stay and breathe. Another deep breath. And then come up slower. Pushing back to down facing dog. Push back and again spot walk. Move the hips from side to side. Loosen up. Well done. And then come on your all fours, on your knees. And then please lie down on your tummy. So lie down, raise your hands beneath your forehead. And relax there for a moment. We're just going to have a little break. I want you to wobble your buttocks, move the hips from side to side, soften, 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 relax. Relax your breath. Take another deep breath. And then lift your head, elbows beneath your shoulders. This is your Sphinx pose. Press your whole legs into the floor, especially your knees. And then lengthen the tailbone. As you lengthen in the tailbone, you feel that your lower abdomen participating. And we want that lift, just a little lift of your tummy, and you stretch forward. And then soften, melt between your shoulder blades. Relax your neck. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Take a moment here. This is the beginning of the back bend. Lovely posture, lovely easy back bend. Keep lengthening forward, so think about your chest, reaching forward. And then slide in one hand by the side of your chest. Take your shoulder back. We're going to come up to raised cobra. Another hand by the side of your chest. Take your both shoulders back. Do your double chin, chin in, and then slowly come up. Keep lengthening the tailbone, keep drawing your chin in. You want to keep the back of the neck long, and then maybe lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop your hands back and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen forward. Again, hands beneath your forehead and relax. Relax your lower back, soften your buttocks, wobble, 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 relax, relax, relax. And we're going to repeat once more. Inhale, lift your head, elbows beneath your shoulders. Your Sphinx pose. Press your legs into the floor, especially your knees. Lengthen the tailbone. Again, feel that engagement of your tummy muscles, lower abdomen. And again, lengthen and stretch forward. Draw your heart forward and then soften, melt between the shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. And again, slide in one hand by the side of your chest. Take your shoulder back. Another hand. Squeeze your shoulders. Relax your neck. At the same time, think about moving the head of the arm bones away from your ears. So you're moving them back and you squeeze them. Come up slow to raise cobra. Keeping the length, keep the length, keep the length. Shoulders down, down, chin in, and then lift your chin a little. Keep dragging your hands back like you want to slide on your yoga mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, keep dragging your hands back, like sliding forward. And hands beneath your forehead. Relax. Deep breath. That was big back bend. On your next inhale, lift your head, hands by the side of your chest. Come and sit on your heels. Maybe sit on the back of the heels, or maybe turn your toes under like that. And so your toes under, you have a little stretch for your toes as well. And maybe sit back on your heels like so. Okay, and watch me for a moment. So we're going to do this screen wipers twist. We're going to do this. This is demonstration. Lie on the floor with your arms to the sides, or maybe straighten your arms if you need. And then we're going to lift the toes upwards, moving the legs to the side. And if you feel, okay, this is just enough for my back, you can stop here. Or taking that foot on top of your knee, and you're going to lengthen the tailbone and tease your legs down and down towards the floor. Maybe this is your option. You're going to stay up your breath, then come back, feet on the floor, and you're going to change direction. Okay, so let's do it together. I'm going to do it with you. So you can, if you need to watch, you can watch me. So taking your shoulders flat, shoulder blades flat on the floor, palms, arms, or you stretch your arms to the sides. So what is more comfortable for your shoulders? Okay, lift your toes over the floor, just your toes. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's take the legs to the left side, all the way to the left, as far as you can go. Okay. And check with your back. Maybe this is just enough twist. Just stay there and breathe. Or take your left foot from beneath on top of the right knee. So I'm doing it with you if you need to watch. Lengthen the tailbone between the sitting bones, and then you tease in your legs down and down towards the floor. Don't worry to go far. Again, listen to your back, listen to your hips. As you're lengthening the tailbone, you're thinking that top hip, your right hip, moving forward, away from the right shoulder. And just have a good stretch there. I love this twist because there's lots of space in this twist. Lovely gentle twist for the lower back, for the hips. Lots of space. On your next inhale, come back. Inhale and lift. Place your feet on the floor. And again, check. There's a space between your feet, hips width apart. Okay, and we're going to move to the other side. So let's take inhale, exhale, knees moving to the right side. Now take your right foot on top of the left knee, if that's okay. Lengthen the tailbone and you tease your knees down, down towards the floor. It doesn't matter how far you go. And again, listening to your body. Take your time. Lengthen the tailbone and thinking about, again, that top hip, now your left hip, moving forward away from the left shoulder. Enjoy the twist. Great twist. Easy for the lower back, for the hips. And you can control the intensity. Use your breath. Exhale and release unnecessary tension. The breath is always here to support us in our practice. On your next inhale, come on. Inhale, lift your legs. Now let's bring knees to the chest and rock and roll. Rocking from side to side. Do that a few times. And then hold each knee with your hands and rolling movements. Clockwise direction. And then anti-clockwise direction. Let's do that a few times. Nice and easy for the lower back and for the hips. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting. Okay. Well done, everyone. So what I want to do next, breathing exercise. So please do check if you have blanket or cushion or block and sit on it. So sit comfortably. Sit comfortably like so, with your back upright. Yeah, and we're going to do a breathing exercise, and we're going to use the ratio. Okay, ratio is 2 to 1, 2 to 1. That means that your inhalations and exhalations will be twice longer. For example, you're going to inhale for count of 6, hold the pause for count of 3, exhale for count of 6, and hold the pause for count of 3. This is just an example count, so you can choose your own count. Yeah. And this is a great breathing exercise to improve the capacity of your lungs, to strengthen your lungs, and also it's very good for immune system. So we're boosting the immune system with this breathing exercise. So just sit comfortably, your back is upright, so lots of space to breathe. Okay. And don't worry about the count, I will guide you with the count. So just close your eyes, relax into your breath, deepen your breath, slow down, and just start to count. Counting your inhalation and exhalation. For example, you inhale for count of 4, exhale for count of 4. On the next round, inhale for count of 5, and then exhale for count of 5. And with your next round, extend the count, inhale for count of 6, and then exhale for count of 6. Just make sure that you're not struggling with the count. Next round, inhale for count of 8, so it's 7, 7, and then exhale for count of 7. And maybe you can add count, so inhale for count of 8 now, and then exhale for count of 8. And stay with this count. So whatever count you have, stay with this count now. And we're going to add pauses. For example, inhale for count of 8. Hold the pause for count of 4. And then exhale for 8. And hold for count of 4. Or maybe you have different count. If you have count of 6, inhale for 6. Hold the pause for 3. Exhale for 6. And hold the pause for 3. And continue with this count, whatever count you have. You have long inhalation, short pause, long exhalation, and short pause. Keep counting. Take another 2 rounds of your breath with your own count. And when you finish your repetitions, release your count and just notice the difference. Relax into your breath. Well done. And then lie down for final relaxation. So lie down in your Shavasana. So if you're not sure, Shavasana looks like that. When you lie on the floor, with your feet wider than the hips, your arms by the side of your body. Okay. And make sure that you're warm and comfortable. If you need to cover yourself with a blanket, please do. It's quite nice to have blankets to keep yourself warm and cozy. Okay, get ready, lie down and relax. And again, notice your breath. Slow down your breath. Softly close your eyes. Smile to relax your facial muscles. And leave the beginning of the smile on your face. Relax into the steady support beneath you. Notice your grounding points, where your body touching the floor. And imagine that you can breathe into these grounding points. With each breath, becoming softer and more relaxed. Relaxing and softening into the steady support beneath you. Realize that you are part of the great universe. Only one little spark maybe, but nevertheless, one part of the big plan of life. Important, necessary, because you're part of the whole creation, within it, not outside of it. And you are not alone. The rest of life is needing you just as much as you are needing it. And this binding together, this needing, sharing, caring, makes you feel secure and protected. Enjoy your breath. Now, as your relaxation and short meditation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the room you are in, to your friends, to your family, to your pets next to you. Deepen your breath, reawakening the energy in your body, lengthening inhalations, exhalations. Then wriggle your toes and your fingers. Slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms over your head on the floor. Flex your feet and stretch away from the waistline. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And when you feel sufficiently stretched, bend your knees, hug your knees with your hands, and gently rock from side to side, reawakening the lower back. And then roll over to your right hand side. Then come up to the sitting. Sit comfortably for a moment. Well done. Bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then slightly lean back just to feel that strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice. Reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. And we finish class with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you. and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. Okay, and have a lovely evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. And you can hear my cuckoo clock now. It's 9 o'clock. Okay, let's just see about this